Hello everyone. I just felt like doing a video blog this morning because I'm up quite early, although I did sleep very well yesterday, and I wanted to do a little video blog about why I want to go medication free. As many people will know from some of my video blogs, I've been sectioned 4 times in the period of February 2014 to February 2015. That's a good 4 to 5 months of my life spent in psychiatric institutions for the so-called condition of bipolar, which, I still don't agree with. I would say there are issues, as I've said to mental health teams. I have anger issues, rage issues, and, well, I can go into that another time, but when I have one of these adult tantrums, it's usually what gets me sectioned. But what I wanted to do a short blog about is some of the side effects. Some of the side effects that these drugs have. I'm going to have a ciggy now, look. They're not nice. Quetiapine. Quetiapine is an antipsychotic which gives sedative side effects and also can give you night terrors. When I'm on that particular drug, I have nightmares like they're playing out in a movie, and I wake up in this hot sweat, and, wow, it's really not very nice, and it's very tiring and whatnot. And there's another drug called, God, I can't remember the name of it now. They've all got these really long names. Depakote, was it Depakote? Depakote, I believe. I think it is Depakote. That has the side effect of rendering you infertile. So I was asked, did I want any more children? And I say, well, never say never, you know. I mean, you never know. I might meet somebody who wants a child. If it would, I probably wouldn't have another child. But, you never say never. You've got, it's nice to keep that option open. I certainly wouldn't take a drug that would render me infertile. But even after the doctor asked me, did I want more children? And I said, possibly yes. She still prescribed me Depakote. Well, I think that's the name of it. I could be wrong. But anyway, my point was this: I'm not taking anything with that level of side effects. Now, because of my history for not taking medication, I'm getting injected with something beginning with Z. It's got such a long name. I've got it written down in my file. I've got a printout that I asked for. These printouts are not readily given. I said, if I'm going to take something, I want to know what it is, and I want to know what the side effects are. And originally, they were trying to prescribe me both quetiapine and this Z drug together. I was like, no, one or the other. Oh, I'm not a lab rat, and I'm going to post a poem later that I wrote about feeling like a lab rat, because they just tinker around with your medication when you're sectioned, try different things. I was told that I was displaying manic symptoms when I was sectioned. I just felt like I was really angry at being locked up when I was just trying to express myself. I feel entitled to express myself in my own home. Nothing that I didn't pay for wasn't broken. I have raged in a sort of rock star type rage and broken brooms, but I wasn't harming myself, I wasn't harming anybody else. And yet my neighbour called the police and on breach of the peace, but there was nobody here. It's not like I was having a punch up with anybody. The police entered my house without a warrant. The door was open, they just let themselves in. And then the next thing I know, that because I was ranting and raving, one of them started to lay their hands on me, and I kicked off. And then it was a domino effect of things that happened to get me sectioned again. But my point is this: I have rage. I do have rage, but I feel like I express it in a healthy way. In my own home, privately, not affecting anyone else, or at least I didn't think it was. Obviously the noise was too much for the neighbour, who, by the way, the neighbour spent 2 days drilling his interior wall so that for 2 whole days I couldn't even hear my telly full blast, and I didn't call the police on him. We were talking about an hour of me ranting and raging for around 8 o'clock at night. So I'm going to take up the bongos and the recorder really badly. You know that note that a recorder hits? Do, 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 do. Yeah, that with the bongos. That's going to be for my neighbour. So, yeah, watch out for some video posts of my bongo playing. That's what I say to somebody calling me for breach of the peace. Anyway, I'm stating my intention to go medication free. I've already told home treatment this last lot of drugs that they've injected at me, it makes you dribble. Not an attractive look. I mean, I'm dating, for God's sake. I don't want to dribble and I don't want to shuffle like an anti-psycho patient. And it makes my eyesight really blurry and makes me so tired. I almost dread looking after the kids. Not because I don't want to see them, because I do desperately want to see them. I miss them so much and I want to be able to cope with them Friday to Sunday, but on these very heavy duty meds, it just saps the life out of you. So I'll take the risk of being sectioned again. You know, it ain't all that bad being sectioned. You meet some nice people. I don't think I've done anything too bad. I don't think I should have been sectioned this last time at all, but hey ho, that's just my opinion. But yes, the medication is rough. So that was all I wanted to say, stating my intention to go medication free. I don't agree with the diagnosis of bipolar, never have done. I am very well versed on bipolar. I spent 12 months researching the condition. Some of it I can relate to, others I can't. I see it as a breakthrough, not a breakdown, a Kundalini experience. What I had would be called something entirely different in other parts of the world. So anyway, let's see. Perhaps I'll start to take it more seriously if I hit another spell of depression, the down cycle of bipolar. So as for mania and elevation, well, I do feel somewhat elevated because I've changed my life and I don't have the pressures that I had before. So that does have the effect of elevation. So I keep trying to tell mental health professionals, but nobody listens to me because I don't know anything. I'm not educated enough, am I? Well, when it comes to my body, I do have an education, and these drugs are just not suiting me whatsoever. Not any of them. All of the side effects are really getting in the way of my life. So yes, medication free. 1, 2, 3. Symbol for Awan, balance, yin and yang. I choose aromatherapy, Reiki, walks in the park, cuddles with my children, time with my friends, and when I can find him, the right man. That's another blog for another day. That finding the right man malarkey is not an easy thing. Dating, or figging, as myself and another man I was dating preferred to call it, can be complicated and hard work, but hey ho, onwards and upwards. If one doesn't work out, just know that there's plenty more fish in the sea. Poff.com, wonderful place. Just try it out. It's a free dating website if you get stuck and you're really looking for the one. Don't hang around waiting for Cupid's arrow to strike. Just get out there. Anyway, that's my parting pearl of wisdom. No medication, and if you're looking for the one, don't sit around waiting. Get out on the dating sites. So that's my post. And by the way, if you're wondering why I'm so wrapped up, 2 of my radiators aren't working and my heating is a bit buggered. So hopefully when I go for my PIP claim this week or next week with a good friend, I can get that additional money so I can get the things fixed around the house that need fixing. Not ideal to be dressed up like a Yeti in your own home, is it? But got to be done. It's freezing cold in here. It's February. And I'm running out of money to pay my heating bill, so I'm going to have to just wrap up warm. Anyway, I won't get the violins out and feel sorry for myself. Just to say, medication free. That's the end of my blog post for today. Thank you. Bye.